Hi investors, Brian Payton, ATW Investments here. I wanted to run you through some of the ATW processes and systems in the way that the deal is gone through. If you're watching this video, it means that you've recently purchased a property from us. You filled out one of these bad boys called an intent to purchase agreement. Now, what the intent to purchase agreement is it's a commitment from you, the investor, saying, I am going to buy this particular deal. Now, the question then becomes, what happens next? What I wanted to do is run you through what happens next. So whenever we start with that intent to purchase agreement. Once we have that intent to purchase agreement, the question then is, where does my deal go from there? Now, the next step is what we call the title phase. That is where your property is going to be at a title company. Now, the title company that we use, just for reference sake, we currently use Capital Title. Capital Title will run all of the work on the property, and they will look for things like liens, encumbrances, things that would negatively affect the purchase of that property. You know, for instance, let's say that we have a child support lien. If we're buying a property for $50,000 and we have a $20,000 child support lien, Capital Title is going to find that out. So we do have some of our deals end at the title phase. So you may fill out a purchase agreement, an intent to purchase agreement, and then the deal will have liens or encumbrances on it, and because it has that, we won't be able to progress the deal throughout the rest of the system and close on it. If that happens, a lot of investors say, well, what happens to my $2,000 non-refundable deposit? That non-refundable fee would then be returned to you. It would be refundable in that case, or it would be credited towards the next purchase. And one of our IRS team members would just put you into an additional purchase. But for this case, let's assume that we get through the title process. Now what we're going to do is we're going to close on the property. So we've gone through title, now we're at the closing. We close on the property. This involves you wiring funds to the ATW escrow account, at which point we will allocate those funds for the closing of the property. Within 48 to 72 hours, you will be sent your ownership documents. Now, I don't want to get too much off of left field here, but remember, in the ATW system, what that's going to entail is a land trust, a series LLC, which you would have already had this set up. The land trust we set up specific to the property address. So the land trust, series LLC, and then the assignment of beneficial interest in trust. This is how you're going to own the property. So once we've gone through closing, these documents will be sent to you, and now you own the property. So then the question is well, what happens next? And what happens after that is we go to ADR. The property will go to ADR. This is our construction arm. And ADR's job is to renovate the house. So remember, it's important whenever you commit to a property, whenever we go to the intent to purchase, that you are comfortable with the renovation. Because if we've got a $30,000 renovation cost, we're going to be in this part of the section a little longer. If we've got a $5,000 renovation cost, we're going to blow right through it. Does everybody see that? So once we're done with ADR, once the property is completed with ADR, then it's going to go to asset servicing. And asset servicing's job is going to be to sell the house. Once they sell that house to a qualified buyer, you then are on autopilot, and you would be dealing with our accounting department in ATW. And they will send you monthly statements. They will send you any issues, warranty issues within the first 30 days, things like that. They will send you that. And then, for years and years, as this property cash flows, they will be the ones to make the deposit into your account and to send you accounting statements. So you can see in ATW, we've got a pretty succinct system, and we work universally. Now, the one thing that I'll say is your IRS agent is going to be an invaluable tool to you to guide you through this system. They're with you every step of the way. And the other great thing is, as you go through this system, there are ATW team members that you can reach out to as well. You know, there's videos and updates during the construction part. As we go through the title part, we have updates as to do we have a clear title, do we have a lien and encumbrance, so on and so forth. And then of course in asset servicing, they're sending you updates on a weekly basis to tell you what is going on with your property. But this is the functional system when you purchase a property. So for all of you investors that have done an intent to purchase, I want to say congratulations to you. We look forward to having you as part of the ATW family. We're going to build out a very strong positive cash flowing portfolio for you. And I just wanted to highlight what's going to happen next when it comes to building your ATW portfolio. It's great times ahead. It's going to be exciting to build this portfolio out for you. Thank you for your trust in us, and I just want you to know the ATW team will handle it every step of the way, and this is the processes and systems that we put in place to do that for you. Thank you.